Hello YouTube, this is Billy. Today I'm coming to you with a 2011 Kia Sorento. What I'm trying to do today is get on some new stabilizer links. The symptoms being on bumpy roads, there's a lot of clatter. There's a lot of clatter on bumpy roads and such. So today I'm getting some new stabilizer links put in. So the first thing that I'm going to do is get these lug nuts just a little bit loose, and then I'll raise the car up and then remove the lug nuts and the wheel and set them to the side. Okay, I've got the wheel up off of the ground. I've got the other wheels with some wheel chocks to help prevent the vehicle from being able to roll forward or backwards. So now I'll just get the lug nuts fully removed and get this wheel off and set to the side. Okay, now on the back side, to hold back up, either a 17mm wrench, or like me, I'm using an 11/16 wrench, and I've got a 17mm socket. I'm going to get the top of the stabilizer link disassembled. When I do, this bottom down here will drop down a little bit. When the top comes out, that'll drop down a little bit and make it even easier to get wrenches on the bottom. Okay, now that I've got the top undone, now we'll do the same thing with the wrench on one side. See, on the back side, it's got a spot where you can put a wrench in there to hold as backup, because a lot of the times when you're trying to just turn the nut, the whole thing's spinning on you. In any event, so you've got a spot to slide the wrench. You just have to slide it in there on the back side. And same thing down there, 17mm. And I'm using an 11/16 wrench because I do not have a 17mm wrench to hold us back up and get this link out, and then start coming in with the new link. On that bottom one, I actually ended up using two 11/16 wrenches. I didn't have enough room for my socket and big ratchet. In any event, so I got the new stabilizer link here. I will compare it to the new one and make sure it looks like a good match. Okay, now I've got the new one in comparison to the old one, and they look like a great match. So now we'll go ahead and get this going in, and I will do the bottom first and then the top. Okay, now I've just barely got it in there. It's just barely in there. I've just barely got it on. In any event, this big bar that the stabilizer link attaches to down here, to get that top one to line up and go in, all I did was pull down on this bar, and I was able to get the top to go in. So now I'll go ahead and get these tightened up. Okay, got the bottom one tightened up good. Got the top one tightened up good. So now it's just getting the tire put back on and the lug nuts tightened down. That's how easy it is to replace the stabilizer link. This stabilizer link was definitely needing to be replaced. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's just making noise. It's super loose, and yeah. Of course, the new ones are nice and stiff like they should be. First, I got the lug nuts on there with my fingers, and after I got them as far as I could with my fingers, then I put my lug wrench on there and tightened them up. And when I tightened them up, I made a star pattern, like here, 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 and then one more time just to make sure I didn't miss one. Now that it's snugged up as good as I can with it off the ground, now I will lower it down to the ground, and when it's down on the ground, I will get those lug nuts tightened up the rest of the way. For some reason, the factory stock stabilizer link was 17mm, but I was able to use an 11/16. And the new one, for some reason, the nut changed to 3/4 inch. Okay, for anybody this video may help, well, everybody have a good, safe day. Bye.